Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. This is your forecast for your flying week ahead, and thanks again for watching. Remember, the site to get free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. It's by you coming back, using the site, using the adverts. That's what keeps us free of charge, so thank you for doing that. Actually, it looks as if the week's going to be split into two. Well, pretty much 3/3 really. First third, for the next couple of days at least, looks as if it's going to be reasonable, but I'm afraid from midweek, as far as flying is concerned, things go downhill, and it's shown quite clearly on the GFS city chart here for London. You can see what happens, look, during the initial period, so during the early stages here, you can see, but then, so in here we're generally dry, but then you'll notice what happens here is that we find rain breaking out. So it looks as if from sort of midweek onwards we see a deterioration in flying conditions, although it's not neat by any means. West and north is always tending to be worse, south and east is always tending to be best, but still pockets of rain are going to be coming through. So this is how things look through this evening. We've got a ridge of high pressure that's extending its way across the country. Now, through the course of Monday, what happens is that ridge is still around. We've got a south to southeasterly flow through the country during the course of Monday. Again, I think we're going to be seeing some cloud around, but that will break. We should find visibility improving as well. Should find bases up to about 2,000 to 2,500 feet for most of us, and generally it's reasonable VFR flying conditions during Monday. I think overnight into Tuesday we do get a bit more of a problem with fog forming. It's going to be particularly down these areas, so across eastern England, through the Midlands and East Anglia. That looks to be the main threat area during the early part of Tuesday morning. And if we look at the visibility forecast for then, you'll be able to see from here, look, this is from the weatheronline.co.uk site. It's the NAE model, the high resolution Met Office model. The red colour showing us where fog is, and you can see it here within exactly that area that I was showing you. So there's a threat of fog on Tuesday morning. However, it looks as if that fog should be clearing away reasonably quickly during Tuesday morning, although as you'll see from the NAE here, if I knock it onto 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning, you see it's still kind of hanging around here, around the Vale of York area, but eventually it does clear away. So back to the charts for Tuesday, and we pick up a nice southeasterly flow. Now actually, once that fog lifts, we should find Tuesday goes into a pleasant day. We've got a southeasterly flow, it's coming off the continent, so it's pretty dry, it's breaking up the cloud as well. So I think generally conditions are going to be VFR in a light southeasterly wind with reasonably high cloud bases. However, late on Tuesday, changes are going to be taking place. We get this feed of slightly more moist air coming up from the southeast during Tuesday. These are fronts that come northwards late on Tuesday into the early part of Wednesday. You can see by Wednesday morning a prediction here from the GFS of having cloud and outbreaks of rain for southern England, moving into Wales, southern parts of Ireland too, with some outbreaks of rain across western Scotland. But still, across northern England, much of the Midlands, East Anglia, eastern and southern Scotland, we should be staying fine well into Wednesday. However, through Wednesday morning into the afternoon, these areas of rain are going to be tracking their way northwards. They'll be gradually deteriorating conditions, so that by the end of Wednesday, really we're in cloudy conditions with outbreaks of rain. The question is, how low is the cloud base during the course of Wednesday? Because it could be that actually our bases aren't actually that low. These are the charts. This is the Met Office forecast chart for Wednesday, and you notice here that what they're doing on here is bringing an occluded front northwards. Now there is quite a bit of rainfall ahead of that front. It's kind of in this area here, and that feature, as I say, moving north. So that's the position as of midday according to the Met Office. GFS actually has it a little bit further north, kind of in here, with outbreaks of rain coming in. And I think what will tend to be on this front is more medium level cloud than anything else. Rather than low level cloud, it'll be medium level cloud that's on there. So it is going to be a deterioration in conditions and a breakdown, but it's going to be quite a messy breakdown as that front comes northwards. Okay, so then what happens? Well, into Thursday, what we find is the southeasterly flow still around. Low pressure is in control by then. Most rainfall is across Scotland, but we've got fronts still moving northwards. We've got another front lying through here during the course of the day on Thursday. and this feature moves northward. So again, it's going to be bands of rain coming north. We kind of drift in between VFR and non-VFR conditions during the course of the day on Thursday, but not everywhere is going to get it. So although we go from kind of an 8 out of 10 position on Tuesday, we're going to a 5 to 6 out of 10 during the course of Thursday, even with those rain bands going north. But during Friday, indications of low pressure proper moving in, which will bring cloud, it'll bring outbreaks of rain, and it looks as if that lasts into Saturday too. Saturday looks as if most of the rainfall probably is Scotland, Northern Ireland. Down towards the south, it's a little bit better with conditions becoming generally more showery. So we should go into VFR at times to the south. Certainly south is better than north during the course of Saturday. And then looking into Sunday, low pressure stays across the country, so still quite unsettled. Most of the rain is going to be lying across Scotland at that time. Further south, this area here is probably more in the form of showers, some of them quite heavy, but certainly we see this deterioration through the week of going from good conditions Monday and Tuesday, once we've got early morning fog out of the way, to deterioration during the second half of the week. So if I were flying, when would I go? Tuesday afternoon's got to be my day if I need to get some hours in there. So hopefully that has been useful for you. Just wanted to give you a rundown, as I said, in how flying conditions look for the course of this week. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget, we're kept free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. It's by you coming back, using the site, using the adverts. That's what keeps us free of charge. So thanks again for watching your week ahead flying forecast, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.